Oh yeah, it's rolling. I changed some bits on how to record. But anyway, hello everyone, my name is NewFlowerGirl, but you can call me Demi, and today, as you can see by the title of this Excel file, I am going to be rating MotoGP drivers on my phone, which I should have put on silent. I'm going to quickly do that now. There we go. I have, on my phone, I've got all the drivers, including the replacements and wildcard drivers. And we're going to go in order of teams, so basically alphabetic. As you can see, I'm going to rate them as shit, bad, moi, alright, great, and the GOAT. If you don't know what the GOAT means, then you've been living under a rock for I don't know how long, because the GOAT means greatest of all time. So yeah, we're going to start now. If you want to see more of these rating videos, then please let me know in the comments down below and subscribe to my channel. But we're going to start with Aprilia Racing Team Gresini. Constructor Aprilia, and they have two drivers. One of them is Lorenzo Salvadori. Now, Lorenzo Salvadori is doing good. He was doing good in the rain. So, yeah, he's doing good. So I'm actually going to put him at great. I'm just going to put L. Salvadori. With an I. There we go. So Salvadori is in. I should actually, yeah, I'm going to keep it like that. The next one is Aleix Espargaro. Now, Aleix Espargaro, he has had actually the worst race of this, but his Aprilia is quite good. But the fact that he crashes a lot and or just DNFs quite a lot during the races actually puts him in all right. So I'm going to put him there. So A. Espargaro. I'm going to do it with the acronym, with those things. It's actually overlapping a bit. So I'm actually going to move it that way. So just so that one is a bit bigger. But now we're going to move on to Ducati. And we're going to start with Ducati Lenovo. And with that, we start with Jack Miller. Now Jack Miller, I kind of see him as the GOAT right now. Because he won 2 races, so I'm actually going to put him at the GOAT. So J. Miller. He actually did a shoey when he won. And I missed it. Because I went upstairs to do my live stream. Francesco Bagnaia, he hasn't won yet. But he's doing alright. So I am actually going to put him next to Luca Salvadori. F. Bagnaia? How do you write it? So there we go. Francesco Bagnaia. I've actually got to move this one a bit more. I go all the way up to here. I just don't want to see those lines, you know, where it's been cut. I just don't want to see them. So Bagnaia is in. Now we're going to go to the second team of Ducati, which is Pramac. And Johann Zarco is actually quite a GOAT, I have to tell you. Zarco, he is fast. He has winning potential. I hope he wins. He hasn't won there, so I'm actually going to put him at the GOAT. Plus, he's the Frenchman, and my dad, he's a massive fan of Zarco. So I'm going to have to. But Zarco is a great guy. Zarco is basically the GOAT in everything. Like, when Brad Binder won his first race last year at Brno, Zarco sang a song for Binder during the press conference. So he's the GOAT in that as well. Funny. I like Zarco. And then we're going to go to Jorge Martin. Martin is actually currently ruled out, but he was doing good. I'm actually going to put him at great. So J. Martin is actually ruled out because of a hefty FP3 crash. He hopes to be back at Mugello, which is in 2 weeks. Actually, in the week that you guys are watching this video. And then yesterday it was Monaco, if you guys are watching this. And now we're gonna go to Tito Rabat. Now Tito Rabat, if he has the right stuff, he can do great things. But right now I'm gonna put him at bad because he's not doing the best. I'm hoping I'm never ever gonna have to put some drivers at the shit tier. But now we're gonna go on to Sky VR Sponsorama, Sky VR 46 Avintia, and Sponsorama Racing Avintia Sponsorama. Basically, the third team of Ducati has like 4 names right now, mainly because Luca Marini, he just drives with the VR46 colors because he's there to range of his brother. And there's Enea Bastianini as well. Now Luca Marini, he's doing good. Well, he's alright. He's doing alright. He's got a few points. Ooh. And he's the half-brother of Valentino Rossi. Now Enea Bastianini, I'm actually going to put him at De Moi. How do you write this name? Nini. Kind of sounds like Alessandro Nannini. If you've been watching Formula 1 for a long time. And now we're going to go to Honda. And we're going to start with LCR Honda Idemitsu / LCR Honda Castrol. And we're going to start with Takaki Nakagami. Now, Takaki Nakagami, in last race, he was actually fighting at the front. He had an amazing start. He got 1 pole. I'm actually going to put Takaki Nakagami at great. Nakagami. I'm actually going to have to move this one slightly across as well. Right. So that's Takaki Nakagami. He hasn't got a win. I'm really hoping he can get a win at some point with the Honda he has. I mean, he's got an amazing bike. He's got a good team. He just needs to risk a bit more, I think. And now we're going to go into the brother of the all-time GOAT. And that's Alex Marquez. Now, on the Repsol Honda, Alex Marquez actually did a better job than what he did now. So I'm actually going to put him at more. I'm going to have to move this one across a bit. Okay. Ooh, got to move it a bit more. There we go. Well, he's been crashing a lot, and well, he just has a bad time. Gonna move on to Pol Espargaro. Pol Espargaro, he's actually not doing bad. He's gonna get the alright here. Brother of Aleix Espargaro. Espargaro. Oh god. Gotta move this one along as well. There we go. I just don't like the lines where it's like when you're typing something, you know, and I'm just gonna be typing something here. You know, when it says, when it has no line there, I just really dislike it. Oh god. Just gonna get rid of this. I just like it when it has the lines just like that. So now we're gonna go to the all-time GOAT. Marc Marquez. He's the all-time GOAT. He actually made a massive comeback during the race. Wait, there's this thing on the A. I can't do that. I think I have to do that. Yeah, I have to do it for Alex as well. There we go. All correct writings. Basically, Marc Marquez, he came back from his injury and had an amazing French Grand Prix until he crashed twice. In a motorsport, it's basically when you're racing on circuits. It's basically like, if you can carry on, you can. If you can carry on, carry on. And that's exactly what Marc Marquez did. But then he crashed. And if you crash a second time, you're basically out. Now we're going to go on to Stefan Bradl. Stefan Bradl's actually a moi, I think. Stefan Bradl's basically a wildcard rider and a replacement. That was the replacement for Marc Marquez until the Portuguese Grand Prix where Marc Marquez actually returned. Bradl's actually a German driver. He's not doing bad. He's not doing that bad. Now we're gonna go on to Brad Binder. Now Brad Binder, he's doing good. He's all right. Binder. He won, of course, in Renault. That was his first ever victory in the MotoGP in 2020. But that's it. He won nothing else or got onto the podium. He's not doing that great. And now we're going to go to Miguel Oliveira. Miguel Oliveira is actually doing great. Actually, he's doing all right. Oliveira. I've got to move this one over a tad bit. And then we're going to go to Danilo Petrucci. He's doing good, I have to say. He's doing quite good, so he's going to go into the grades here. D. Petrucci. He's Italian, so you write his name like that. And then we have Igor Legona. Legona is doing all right, but I do think he has to go into the moi. We've all expected more from him, I think. Legona. We expect more from him. Now we have another GOAT over here, and that's the 2020 world champion, Juan Mir. There's actually a doctor with the same name, and that doctor does surgery. He did surgery on Bo Schneider and as well on Marc Marquez when Marc Marquez had been ruled out. So yeah. Then we're gonna go to his teammate, who's basically now with Suzuki. Basically, Binder Oliveira, Petrucci and Laguna were KTM. Now we're going to go to Suzuki, which was Juan Mir and Alex Rins. Now Rins, he's been crashing the last 3 races, so it's going to put him down to all right. It's A. Rins. I think if Rins wins a Grand Prix again, that he then will be great again. Now we're going to go to Yamaha, Monster Energy Yamaha MotoGP. We're going to start with Maverick Vinales, first on the list. He is, well, what should we say about him? He won only 1 Grand Prix, which was the first Grand Prix of the season. And, well, he's had terrible starts. Except for the start of the French Grand Prix. He did quite good from P2. But he dropped fast down the order. And that actually put him to moi. And have I mentioned that Maverick Vinales is going to be a father? I have not. But he is going to be a father. He already has a cute dog named Minnie, named after Minnie Mouse because he loves Disneyland and stuff. But now he's going to be a father as well. So he has 2 princesses and his girlfriend is a queen to him, which is cute. Now we're going to go to another French goat. Basically, all French drivers are goats if they've gone onto the podium. And this one is my number 1 favorite, Quartararo. I'm a massive fan of Fabio Quartararo. I should actually do like rating Moto2 drivers and stuff as well. Let me know in the comments down below if I should rate Moto2 and MotoGP drivers as well. But I'm definitely gonna rate Dutch MotoGP drivers or Dutch racing drivers if I actually get to do that. And now we're gonna go to the last team, which is the newest team, Petronas Yamaha SRT, and in there we have Franco Morbidelli. Now Morbidelli, he had to go to the medic center. Yeah, he had to get a checkup, I think, which is not good. But he's still, well, it's a funny story. He crashed because he went in too deep on a corner. He hit the brakes too late, went into the gravel trap, and got hit on the knee, which he had already hurt on the VR46 ranch, and he hurt it again on Saturday when he when he basically misstepped and fell over his bike, which was really bad. Yeah, but he was still able to drive. He was declared fit. But yeah, he still carried on after that crash. After the crash of during the race, to come home in 16th. So just the fact that just a few weeks ago you've hurt your knee, and the fact that you can still drive, that actually puts you in the right one. So MF Morbidelli, I think I've spelled that correct. I did indeed. Now we're going to go on to the GOAT of 2000, and that is, of course, Valentino Rossi. My sister is a big fan of Marquez and Rossi, but I'm a big fan of Quartararo and Zarco. It's just a Frenchman. But there you have it. No one got into the shit tier, which is good. We've only had one person in the bad tier because he didn't do too great. But that's it for this. Thank you all very much for watching. If you want me to do one of the Moto 2 and of the Moto 3, basically the intermediate and junior class before the premier class, this is the premier class. But if you want me to do the intermediate and junior class, then let me know in the comments down below. Also subscribe, because if I get 9 more subscribers, I'm gonna dye part of my hair purple. And I've seen lots of comments of my friends saying like, oh my god, I want to see this. So yeah, subscribe if you want me to do it as well. And yeah, leave a like if you like this. But for now, that's it for today's video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!